Back here on First Things First, and Ice Cube joins us now.
Yeah,
Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
How you doing? Oh,
Come on, give it to me.
Oh, these
Come on,
hands,
give it to me,
catch
man.
footballs, baby.
The Lakers is back.
Oh, yeah.
You got a little bounce in your step.
You know I do.
You're glowing.
Okay, yeah,
You're
what's
glowing.
our jokes, man. Jokes at, you know. Yeah, it's great. You know, you gotta trust the organization. You know, it's the Bus family. They put it together.
All right.
Yeah.
There's been a lot to talk about when it comes to the Lakers. And, of course, they've stolen all the headlines by acquiring Anthony Davis from the Pelicans to pair with LeBron. L.A., now the favorite to win the NBA championship at 3-1. So, Cube, what was your reaction when the Anthony Davis trade went down?
You know, it's how I reacted when we got LeBron. It's disbelief. It's like, you know, you actually numb for a day and a half, kind of like, really? You know, it's like you got rejuvenated, you know, it's kind of like you got resurrected. And so it's a great feeling, you know, to be a Laker fan. It's always good, you know, even the down times, you know, if you really go back, I'm always thinking about, we'll be back, you know, just wait, here we come. You know, it always bounce back in L.A.
Now, you being part of the Laker family, like I've been talking to you for at least 30 years about stuff like this. And there wasn't at least a little moment, man, you was worried about Jenny Buss and the Ramby family, your boy Magic, he up and quit on them, like just like with nothing. You weren't a little worried? Come on now.
Worried. I wasn't, because I went through a 12-year drought with the Lakers, you know, when we didn't win a ring. Well, it was like 9, well, yeah, about 12 years,
yeah,
you know.
From basically when the tail end of the Magic era until Shaq and Kobe really got
to the finals, but didn't win it. So, you know, and I believed. And you know, 5 championships later, I still believe, you know, and it's the ebb and flow of sports. You're not going to always be on top. And for people to be panicking every time we don't make it to the championship or we don't make the playoffs is ridiculous.
Well, so one consistent point through all of Laker history, going back to Minneapolis, is when the Lakers are great, they have a great big man. Even the last 2 championships, people have somehow lately underrated how good Pau Gasol was and how important he was. But Pau, Shaq, previous to him, Kareem, obviously, previous to him, Wilt, previous to him, Mike. And so it's not just that you have the best player in the world, LeBron, and another superstar with him, but it's a superstar big man, which for you, who's been a Laker fan your whole life, that's how this thing goes, right? A great wing to go with a great big.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new NBA now. You know, that was the formula for as long as the league was alive. But I think, you know, with Golden State and what they did, they just cracked that a little bit. So, you know, I wasn't like, oh, we necessarily have to have that big man or we're not going to do it. But, you know, having AD, hey, man, you know, if you're going to have to get a big man, that's one to get. So we happy, you know, and that's going to be the start of the formula.
Right now, I think LeBron and AD are the best duo that we have in the league. And I know that you have seen some of the best. Magic and Kareem, I think you probably have way up there. Your boy Kobe and Shaq. Where do you think AD and LeBron rank as far as duo with those other 2 that you love?
I mean, right now they Lakers. I mean, you know, they got to win the chip for me to even consider them as a dynamic duo for the Lakers.
Do you think they're the best team in the West? Do you believe that whether it's
we
next
got to
season
see
or
what else
in the next
happens.
few?
You know, I don't think they're the best team in the West yet. You know, we got to see what happens around these 2 superstars.
Yeah, now, Nick and I, we've been going back and forth as, do you want them to clear the cap space to get a max player, or would you much rather them, they get the $32 million free, divvy it up 5 or 6 different ways and get some role players, some 3-and-D players?
Divvy it up. I think we need to divvy it up. You don't need a big 3 no more. You know, I mean, you need the big 3, but you don't need a big 3 in the NBA no more. I think Kawhi proved that. In some ways, Kobe proved that, you know. So, you know, I think, you know, you don't necessarily need a big 3.
Do you have any feelings on the coaching search and the coach they landed on, Frank Vogel?
You know, when it comes to coaching, it's really who LeBron gets along with. And, you know, he's the guy that's pretty much the coach on the floor. So if he can work with Frank, then cool. You know, if not, it's probably going to be, you know, a little rocky, but they're all professionals. You know, the Lakers, if he does well, they'll love him, LA. You know, if they struggle, you know, it'll be a different story.
You've seen so many big men be loved in LA, and if they love players, not so much LeBron, but with AD, do you think there's pressure to live up to Kareem and,
Yes.
and to
Yeah, it is. You know, sorry to cut you off, but it is pressure. You know, you got to live up to it. Don't come if you don't want the pressure. You know, those rafters they hanging up there. They always looking down at you. So, you know, you want to be up there, and now's the time to start thinking about how you get up there.
I know Lakers fans didn't expect the type of pressure they would expect from Clippers fans, but you're a huge basketball fan. You watched the NBA. You watched every round. What did you witness when you saw Kawhi Leonard? And potentially right now, it looks like the Clippers are the front runners to be able to get Kawhi. First about Kawhi, what you saw, and potentially him being in Los Angeles.
I mean, he's incredible. You know, Kawhi is the player you want. You know, a guy that just come out there and do damage and win rings. And, you know, so it'll be lovely to have him at home. But if he don't put on a Laker jersey, he wasting his time.
Well, hold on. So if Kawhi goes to the Clippers, right now he's the reigning Finals MVP. And let's just, I don't think the Lakers will, but let's say the Lakers stumble and Kawhi does with the Clippers what he did in Toronto. There's now a multi-part kind of hypothetical. And that Kawhi delivers a championship to the Clippers. Can LA shift allegiances city-wise a little bit, become a Clippers town?
No.
Why not?
It would never happen.
Why not?
Because, you know, L.A. is a ride-or-die town. You know, we got loyalty in L.A. So Lakers been there from day one. Lakers been, you know, fulfilling our wildest dreams from day one, chip after chip after chip.
Okay.
So one championship, one blip on the radar ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna do it. Sorry, Clippers.
Okay, good.
fans.
I got a question for you, because this is to you, your whole household, your son. Your son been terrorizing my dude.
Yeah,
too,
we
man.
love Kobe.
Yo, okay,
You can't say nothing bad about Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, or the Buss family.
Hey, man,
They done
get
brought
aggressive.
chips.
Okay, listen.
What?
So, when will the Kobe fans give LeBron, and you said now Kobe got 5, I don't think it's going to ever happen. If LeBron brings a chip to L.A., he ain't going to never get the type of respect. Y'all ain't going to never come over to the LeBron side.
He has to bring a ring and we'll be all right. I mean, I'm already on the LeBron side because he's wearing a Laker jersey. I never thought that would happen. Yeah. So I'm extremely happy that he's a Laker, but he has to win a ring.
Okay,
hold on.
What about your son?
My son loves LeBron, but he's still got to win a ring to even be considered, you know, doing what he's supposed to do in Los Angeles. That's just how it is. Not for LeBron, it's for everybody that come and put on a Laker uniform.
Right.
You win a chip, we love you. You don't, we like you.
But so an interesting thing, though, happened. When LeBron got there, they made those murals. And they kept getting defaced. AD gets traded for, they made a mural. That thing's still standing. Nobody defaced it. Why do you think that is? It's because of that Kobe LeBron thing, right? Like, so it's a different curb.
I mean, one jerk in L.A. can't be the barometer of this. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. It's like one person that defaces anybody is, you know, a you-know-what. So we can't really measure that. That's nothing you can measure. We love LeBron. We love AD. They Lakers. We're going to ride with them. But there is pressure to win a chip.
Real quick, how much are you enjoying what's going on with the Lakers' historic rival?
I was going to say, that's where I was getting
the Celtics, with what's going on with them.
You know, I'm not tripping on the Celtics. You know, I'm not sad that, you know, they have issues. Boston win a lot. I mean, in football and baseball and everything. So, you know, they'll be all right, you know. But it's our time to shine.
Big 3 opens this weekend.
Yes, sir.
You've done a tremendous job.
Thank you.
Tell us what's new. There's a couple new things about the Big 3 we're excited about, besides a couple new locations you guys are going to be visiting this year.
Yeah, we play 2 two games a week. I mean, 2 weeks. So we play Saturday and Sunday. We're in Detroit and Indiana. It's gonna be great. We prime time in Detroit. Indiana is 1 o'clock. So, I know y'all go to church out there, but church gonna be there next Sunday. Big 3 won't. You know what I mean? Come on. But
Calm down.
yeah. But so we're excited. We got 12 teams now instead of 8. We play 3 games a night, and man, we got great new talent jumping into the game. It's just building, man. It's building.
Are there any new faces we should look out for? Is Lisa Leslie?
She's a coach, yeah.
Coach?
Lisa Leslie, new coach. Nate Archibald's a coach, Reggie Theus. But, as far as players, there's Jason Terry. He's Bar Odom. Man, it's just star-studded. Joe Johnson, Josh Smith. Those are the new faces. Plus, people like Amari. Yeah, Amari, Jason Richardson, Nate Robinson, plus those guys. So, we still, building the league. We still need support from, the sports media. We need that support because this is an American sport, 3-on-3 basketball, American grown sport. And, we just need support.
Well, one other question, and I hate to... I still believe Carmelo Anthony has some NBA time left. I know Carmelo believes it. But if that doesn't come around for him, you guys would welcome him, Melo, with open arms.
Man, not just him, Tony Parker, you know what I mean? Whenever...
Dirk?
Dirk, if you want to play, you know what I mean? We want all the guys that still want to ball. We believe some of the guys we got are going to make it back into the NBA because we lowered the age